Hey guys, it's Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware grilling expert. Today is all about how to add more flavor to your Big Green Egg with something as simple as chips and chunks. Now, I will tell you what, I'm a huge fan of both of these products because when it comes to supplementing or enhancing that big charcoal flavor, we've got quite the selection for you. I look at things like chips as a way to really have that burst of smoke to give me something to finish, right? Maybe I'm cooking a steak, maybe I'm doing some chicken or pork chops, and I really want to add that burst of smoke, just giving me that little kiss of smoke, if you will. Chips do a fantastic job of that. Really all different sizes in here, but they're going to give you that burst of smoke, catch on fire, and then they're going to kind of finish their way and be done. Chunks are going to give you that long, low, even burn that's really going to add smoke throughout your entire cooking process. So now I may add a little bit of lump charcoal in here, and I may put some chunks in there so that as it burns, I have an even smoke throughout that entire process. Now, the beauty of the chunks, you've got small, medium, and large size as well, which really allow you to say, okay, you know what, maybe I'm gonna use some of these small chunks to give me a better burst of smoke at the end over chips, or maybe I'll use medium and large to really give me that long sustained as well. Now, couple things that are super important. One of the things to remember first is I always like to know my audience. I want to know who I'm cooking for because the fruit wood or the hardwoods are really going to be different in the amount of smoke they deliver. So my family, for example, they don't really appreciate that mesquite, that hickory, those hard smokes. They want something a little bit sweeter, fruiter woods, maybe a pecan or an apple or a cherry. So understanding your audience is very important as well because, you know, we want to deliver the best smoke experience throughout that barbecue process, and knowing your audience is great. Now, we talk about to soak or not to soak. That is a huge debate as well. I personally do not soak. There's resins in the wood that are only going to allow that water to come in just a little bit. And I always feel like when that water is burning off or melting away or adding moisture to your grill, it has kind of an old wood or moldy wood kind of flavor. So my preference is not to soak these chips or chunks. I want to add them right in so I get that beautiful wood smoke right off the beginning. So I'll tell you, very simple and very easy, right? I'm going to do chunks, maybe on that low and slow barbecue. I'm going to do chips when it comes to finishing hot and fast. Like we always say, don't forget, you can grab more recipes like today, tips and advice too, by subscribing to our Ace Hardware YouTube channel. And then leave your questions, leave your comments, because that's what brought us here today. We had a viewer that said, hey, chips and chunks, how do I know when to use them? What's right? And so on. So I'm Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware grilling expert. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you soon at your local Ace Hardware.